Okay, I'm supposed to record this, Conversations with God, or an interpretation of spirit that may be God. I know when God is talking to me. I know that freaks out a lot of people, because at one time it did me as well. When I was wanting to have the same relationship as other people were. But I had so many other people telling me how I had to be in order to be someone God, our Creator that created everything, man and woman in His image. I just transgressed, but whatever. I just had a hard time understanding why it was that I was born and I was such a mistake at the same time. An abomination. Wrong. Bad. Listen, to anybody out there that doubts if being homosexual, gay, those tendencies is something that is a choice, that's because you fear that you could be a queer or a dyke. See, it's not a choice, because if it was a choice to be beaten up and bullied, I'd rather be in the closet. But I'm not in the closet anymore. I choose to stay out of that closet. Closets are for clothes, girlfriend. So here it is. Having been grew up in that type of environment and people doing that and being that way around me, I know now that it was their own fear and their own ignorance, and sometimes even their own fear that they could be queer. But nonetheless, hey, it is what it is. But I always felt that there was a God. I just couldn't believe in a God that people would, that the church, that people in the church that I was baptized in, or any place, just any human being, family or stranger, or president, believing that there was something wrong with people that live that way. And, there's a lot of gay people that think that heterosexuals live the wrong lifestyle, that's the abomination. Well, if God created man in His own image, then I believe man created man in man's image to reflect the opinions of God. And because of that, we have wars and we have just stuff happening, like it is. So I had to come to know a loving Creator. And now that I have done that, I can see the fear and doubt in other people's eyes when I talk to them. There's not a dialogue. And I really miss the dialogue. I had dialogue with people talking about other spiritual belief systems, Reiki, Feng Shui, talking about a lot of different things instead of talking about what really, 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 really matters, and that is your connection with the Creator. And I fully understand now and know on some level that because man says something against man doesn't mean that God feels that way or sees it that way or interprets it that way. That has been my own growth, my own journey, my own path of understanding. I am eternally grateful for that, because the roof, everything could come down around me, which on some level it has. Not just once, but twice. And, sometimes it's circumstance, sometimes it's of my own, but I still believe it's my own choices that get me there, no matter what. So, that can be success in many different forms, or it could be failure in many different forms. Discotheque, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, it is about the connection that you have with your Creator. It's not about how much money you make or how successful you are or how talented you are. It's not. It's all about you, your connection, me, my connection, and how we can come to see eye to eye on everything. And that is a possibility only if you give it up to the big G, okay? Or to some countries it's the big A. It doesn't matter how you get there, it's that you get there. And when you get there, you spread the peace and the love instead of the fear and the hate. Because you know what? Fear and hate doesn't breed success. It doesn't breed anything but failure and hate. So, no, I'm not stoned, and yes, I'm clean. And I'm grateful for that. With having to let go so much at such a short period of time, and it's a little overwhelming, I wish I had a fatty. I wish I had a good barbecue and a big jug of cold beer. And a fatty. And a joint too. Thank you, love you, have fun, cheers.